bottom. This is Old Bottlecrow Show versus Blond Haramb. Haramb gonna be on the Radiant, and Bottlecrow Show is on the Dire this time in the second game of two. I am your host, Soranos. I am joined by my co-caster, Bear, and we are being hosted by the lovely Dinosaur. Hello.
And there is the Shadow Demon ban already. Once again.
Yeah, I believe that was the same ban they had last time, correct?
I believe so. Apparently they don't like the Shadow Demon. Great offensively and defensively as a hero.
Reserve time.
Yeah. Like, he has that huge bonus damage, he has the Purge to slow down anyone, and he makes really strong illusions of all stat-based heroes.
Yep. The Purge also pierces BKB too. That's the worst part.
Is there anyone that can actually do anything about Shadow Demon Purge other than Lincoln Sphere?
Lotus Orb. Be Purge and also Purge the Shadow Demon. Faceless Void is banned again as well.
Yeah, so pretty similar bans this time around. Timbersaw, I believe he's banned in the second phase last time by Old Bottlecrow.
I believe so. I believe that was the case this last game as well.
Yeah, they banned in the second phase. This time they're going to be taking their first ban on that one. I think they're probably going to ban a hero they played against last time, but they're just deciding which one.
Last time there was a Ricky ban as well, which is quite interesting. No one's banned it this one.
Yeah, it might get through this time, and we'll have to see if any of them pick it up. Although, Old Bottlecrow Show is like taking some time to get this ban. Normally, you don't want to use this time on your first ban.
Yeah, it's quite a bad thing to have. Like, they already lost 40 seconds. And they banned the Mirana. You didn't get touched at all last game.
Yeah, it actually was, completely ignored, which is a bit surprising, but it just wasn't in either of the team's plans, apparently. Old Bottlecrow is going to be first picking the Drow Ranger. They're pretty confident in this hero. It's not uncommon to see it first picked.
Especially during this patch. Just any Drow Ranger synergized lineup tends to win games quite quickly.
It's interesting Blond Haramb went for the Ogre this game, actually, first pick.
And there's the Lone Druid.
I guess Blond Haramb did some research on the teams, and they decided that Lone Druid is here they liked a lot, and yeah, Bottlecrow is not going to let that get bound out. They're going to pick it in the first phase here with their Drow Ranger. 2 cores locked up for them.
And that's a lot of tower taking. That's 2 tower taking heroes as well. The Bear when it gets the Radiance online, and Drow is just naturally strong at taking towers with marksmanship.
Do you wonder if Austin, their carry, will be playing the Lone Druid? Like, he got Radiance on Terrible late even, like, pretty late. Like, at an unusual time last game. Do you think he likes Radiance just that much? That's because he plays Lone Druid?
That might be the case. Any hero that builds Radiance is his hero.
Yeah.
Spectre and Naga Siren as well, maybe, plays.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him put it in mid and have Drow Ranger in the safe lane, as the Lone Druid generally does a much better job in the mid lane, and it's much harder to gank.
Yeah, I think it should be a Drow Ranger safe lane, and then Lone Druid maybe in the off lane or the mid lane. Lone Druid is very level reliant.
Also, this Kunkka pick, do you think he'll probably be run as a support, or do you think we might see a core Kunkka today?
I have absolutely no idea. Like, I tend to play as a support Kunkka, but I casted the game earlier, and it was a mid lane Kunkka.
5 seconds remaining.
Like, I think it's a lot more popular that people play as a mid lane Kunkka though,
Reserve time.
because it has a lot of early mid game damage.
It's just flashy if you land your combos.
Yeah, it's gotta be like attacker.
Yeah, but we're on to some bans now. We got a PA ban for OBS. Gotta get rid of that option for jumping on the Drow, as there are many of them.
They banned that last game as well, the Phantom Assassin.
Slark ban as well. Another good hero. Another hero that's good at jumping on Drow.
only when it gets to the mid game, Slark becomes good against Drow. Drow tends to punish Slark early on. Because Slark don't have any real ways to get to the Drow.
Yeah, if Slark doesn't get like a Shadow Blade, generally Slarks don't get Blink Daggers in lower brackets. Generally, it's very, very rare to see that. So until Slark gets Shadow Blade, probably he's not really going to be effective against Drow Ranger, and he can't actually do anything to stop a push. So it is a little bit interesting to see that banned out here. I don't think they should be that worried if they pick up a position 1 Slark on the side of Blond Haramb. Possibly they're not gonna like allow their possibly lack of faith in their execution to stopping Slark from getting anywhere.
And the Venge is banned because of the synergistic properties of Drow and Venge with the 2 auras.
Yeah. Oh well, that's all 3 cores actually for OBS. Unless this lone druid's a 4.
If it's actually a lone druid jungle, I'm gonna be quite surprised.
If it's a lone druid jungle, I'm just gonna throw it all out on the table. And it's just like, well, this game's probably gonna be a stomp. Either the OBS is gonna get a lot of farm and they're just gonna win because they can't contest that many heroes with farm, or they're just gonna get run over because they have a jungling lone druid.
Yeah, like you need to protect your Drow, and the lone druid jungle is not exactly the greatest thing to protect your Drow.
I certainly hope we don't see that. That'd be very sad, honestly.
So it is going to be a core Kunkka. The Dazzle pickup.
Are you ready for the position 1 Ogre Magi, though?
I'd love to see position 1 Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi in any core position is the best Ogre Magi.
I mean, you say this Dazzle, oh, they're gonna play Kunkka at support, but all these heroes, as far as I know from playing in pubs, they could be any position you want them to be.
Yeah, like I tend to throw Ogre Magi in the offlane, too tanky to take out if you in the offlane for Ogre Magi. Like, it's just 3 heroes, like, just play anywhere and it works out. Like, I've seen people play carry Kunkka as well.
Yeah, so Blond Haramb, even though, yeah, probably gonna be like mid lane Kunkka, support Ogre or Dazzle, their draft is fairly open here. But one thing is, the Ogre is very bad in this scenario, honestly. You have the Drow Ranger who just destroys him. He can't do anything to the Drow. He's just bad against her. He doesn't really hurt Lone Druid. Like, he can't stop, his stun doesn't do anything against him. He can't kill Bear at all.
Like,
He's only Slardar to take out all his armor.
So it might actually be a jungle Lone Druid with the Lich pickup, which is a very strong laner, especially if you're doing dual lanes.
I don't think that's enough to warrant a jungle Lone Druid.
You never know. I've seen crazier things.
I mean, I want to see. No, that'd be stupid. I was gonna say a Ricky, like a position 3 Ricky or something.
It's plausible. Ricky's still in the pool. Like, he's not even. Like, last game he got first banned, and now he's still hovering in the pool in this game.
I mean, I like him against Drow Ranger, and that's probably their offlaner in the Bat Rider. Pretty good at catching people out of position. You're able to catch Lone Druid or Drow Ranger with that. I actually like that pickup a lot.
It's actually not a pickup you see often in this bracket either. Like, yeah. Bat Rider is normally seen as a hero for higher skill players.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to actually make good use of his lassos. You need to have good coordination, like really good coordination actually. Capitalize off it very well most of the time.
And it's good at punishing lanes as well if they're very weak, with the sticky napalm and the Firefly.
I think it can definitely be an excellent response to the Drow Ranger. Or the Lone Druid, like he could outlane either of those heroes.
Definitely. It's very good against the Drow Ranger in lane and in the game. Like, if the Drow Ranger don't get too far ahead, the Bat Rider just can easily punish her with the Blink Dagger and Lasso.
That's the second time I've seen the Shao Shaman banned in the last phase by Haramb. This time it comes with good reason, though, as Drow Ranger, giving those snakes even more damage.
Yeah.
and
remaining.
increasing their pushing potential like even more.
So they're looking for a
Reserve time.
carry, Blond Haramb. They need
And
some.
position 1 Kunkka. That'd be very weird.
I think Sven's good to get here again as well.
Against a drow, really? Like, you think you're gonna be able to reliably burst her?
Yeah, I believe so. Because you can easily get a blink dagger and just jump on top of her and just destroy her with God's strength and a stun.
And you
Drow
always have
doesn't
Batrider to help with like zoning and stuff. Oh,
Okay, that's a very nice pick here actually. Like they've only got 1 stun and a silence from the Morphling. Like he can just easily morph throughout the whole game.
yeah.
10
Like,
seconds remaining.
if he probably gets like a first or second item Manta,
5
I think you
seconds
might just like skip rushing an E-Blade like he would normally like to, and he'll probably just go something like Manta, easy.
Reserve time.
You can easily just combo it with the Batrider lasso, and then you can just shotgun with the Morphling, the Ethereal Blade, and the stun. You just easily take out targets, and just make it into a 4v5 fight
10
every time you
seconds remaining.
want to start one.
I think they're probably just gonna go for a split pushing Morphling and get an early Manta on him, and it's an interesting pick with the Lich. Not Witch Doctor. It gives them better push potential though, like the extra healing is always nice.
And it's also a very strong team fighter. So I'd presume this should be a mid lane lone druid, which is quite strong against the Kunkka. Like you can harass the Kunkka with the bear, and lone
Hey,
druid has a
I
possible
was
time.
right. It's gonna be Austin on the lone druid. he's gonna be taking. Bro, man, I was right. He likes the radiance.
You can also go twice as greedy and get the Midas as well. Midas is great on lone druid.
Midas into radiance.
10 seconds remaining.
The farm. Although that's not really what they want to do this game. Even though they actually match up pretty well against them in the late game, I think they just want to end it as early as possible. They have the lineup to do it.
Yeah,
Prepare for
they got a strong enough push that they can just end the game before the Morphling gets too strong.
Also,
They
they
won't-
have the very violent red panda, Spirit Bear. Yeah, I will begin to introduce the teams. Starting with the side of the Radiant, Blond Haramb. Going to that off lane, we got What That Mouth Do on the Batrider. In the mid lane, we got Weasel on the Dazzle. And Endless, gonna be going mid on the Kunkka. Chief HyperX on the Oga. And down bot lane, we got Gideon Weed on Morphling.
So the guy who loves his Radiance, Austin on the lone druid. And then you got Ton on the Drow Ranger, Ox and Socks on the Lich, Accelerate on the Slardar, and Pinker on the Witch Doctor.
They're actually doing the same thing that the Haram did to them last game. They're gonna jump in the jungle. They didn't smoke up for this though. They're just gonna be there. Looks like they're gonna do an aggro try.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Like they have the Sword has 2 mangoes and a Quelling Blade. No defensive items really.
Just like I want to punch the Morphling early on.
Solo safe lane lone druid, mid Drow Ranger. This could actually work pretty well going against the Kunkka. I think the Drow Ranger is actually gonna have a good time here.
Yeah. Should do very well in lane. And
Although,
lone druid
yeah.
can farm a lot better with the Drow Ranger aura as well.
Yeah, I would say like most people don't consider Drow Ranger being a combo with Lone Druid, but Lone Druid is a ranged hero. He starts out as a ranged hero.
Yeah,
and
not many
definitely
people
can
remember
offer.
that.
I mean, most people just think of Bear plus useless.
Yeah, well some just think the bear is useless and play just lone druid.
Some people do. Some people do. Yeah, let's open up these last hits here. Not much has really happened since only 1 wave of creeps has died so far. Not even that in some lanes. Yeah, this Kunkka getting off to a nice start, getting most of his. Now, let's talk about the lane matchup somewhat. Starting with the top lane, even though Lone Druid is a good laner against most people, he's going against okay, now he's going against the Morphling. Morphling is going to be coming up here. This is a lot more favorable than going against the Bat Rider, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely a lot more favorable. Like, the Bat Rider can easily jump over the Lone Druid and just punish him with the sticky napalm stacks. And the Morphling top is quite a strange decision.
I mean, the Morphling as getting bad farm bottom is the main thing. But, did he resummon his bear? Oh, it leveled up. Yeah, okay. I was like, did he use a resummon for no reason? No. I'm just not used to seeing Lone Druid, really. It's a pretty uncommon pick.
Yeah, there's very few people are capable of playing him. He requires a lot of skill, coordination. Though I think he needs to pull the creep wave because he can't take a towers yet because the bear's not level 4 with Demolish.
It's also the fact that Lone Druid just isn't quite as effective, it feels like, in some points. He just doesn't quite do as much as he used to at points.
Sin seems to know his Lone Druid. He's just taking the top bounty room just with the bear.
Oh. Looks like Weasel's getting pretty low, but the Bat Rider's ready to chase him down. The Slardr's going in really deep. I don't think he's going to be able to get the support. He gets the crush, but is he going to finish him off? He will! He's going to get... The Bat Rider's going to get a kill. He might get another. Although he's taking a lot of damage. The right clicks are going to be too much for him. The burn damage, not going to be able to take him down. 1-for-1 trade, or 2-for-1 trade. I forgot. Yeah. First Blood going to OBS. Pretty solid start off for them.
Yep, Rider almost got 2 of them, but not enough stacks on the 2 supports to get a second kill.
The Lone Druid's just a little bit too far up here, I think. And he's gonna take some hurt from this Ogre Magi, who's also rotated up top lane to help the Morph. Oh, down bot.
The Drow died to the Kunkka.
Wait, solo. The Kunkka soloed the Drow Ranger. Wait. That was unexpected. He only really used a torrent to finish her off. Yeah, that was kind of odd.
Quite a strange thing to happen.
Yeah, that was not something I would expect to happen in this lane, really.
Like, the Drow should be punishing the Kunkka quite hard because he's ranged like.
Haste from Fox and Socks. He's gonna be able to rotate to mid lane. Drow Ranger has plenty of slow. She should be able to follow up pretty easily. The Lich should probably be doing some extra range damage, but Drow does not have nearly enough attack speed. Not able to go for it. X is gonna be there. They have the stun follow up, but he doesn't have the mana. Silence is gonna be there, but still not enough damage on the Drow Ranger.
For the dead.
I don't understand how the Drow dies to the Kunkka. Like, the only way it dies is like if it doesn't avoid the Tidebringer.
Like, I mean, it's hard to avoid Tidebringer, but after he uses Tidebringer, you can just spam harass on him with your right clicks. He doesn't really have that much, especially early on. I'm surprised her lane hasn't gone better early on. Like, she only has 6 last hits to 17 of Endless.
It's quite not. I just don't comprehend how the lane's gone so bad for the Drow.
I mean, this Drow has Drow Aura for God's sake.
Now
How does she lose when she has Drow Aura behind her?
Drow should. When you have a Drow in your team, you should be winning every lane. At the moment, they're not doing so fine. Any of the lanes. Lone Druid is doing okay. But the Drow, he's doing fine. The pro lane, off lane is going okay.
Lich gonna be going in between lanes right now, deciding to go back to mid, actually. This Drow Ranger is continually taking punishment from the Kunkka. X is there. It's gonna bring him back. That's not when you want to TP, Lich. He's gonna just get held down.
Saved by the Drow with the silence.
And Witch Doctor dies. Or wait, Witch Doctor gets killed, never mind. Bat Rider goes down. Diving a little too far. Yeah. Grave isn't gonna save him though. He has the coconut. He's gonna be able to take him down. No, the next tick doesn't do enough damage. He's gonna salve up for a little bit, but he's gonna go down to right clicks. He salved up a little too much. And Roche doesn't get the kill there. He's gonna fall to the enemy heroes. Boat's coming through. He has the torrent ready too. Nice combo. Is gonna take down the Drow. They have Ogre in the mid lane. This doesn't look too bad for the Kunkka. Although, it doesn't look like he'll be able to get the kill. Yeah,
And
Torrent
Grimy-
just gonna be off the mark as Lich stays around.
Haven't got enough mana to torrent either.
Taking a look at the last hits, this Lone Druid player certainly knows what he's doing. 34 last hits right now on him.
2500 away from his minus already as well. But he's already got his Glove of Haste on the bear. So it looks like he's going to get a very good Radiance timing on the Lone Druid.
This Drow Ranger actually rotated out of the mid lane. She couldn't really stand to be there anymore after that combo. Just hurt the morale really hard, I imagine.
Even going against the Bat Rider is still horrendous for the Drow too. If the Bat Rider stacks sticky napalm stacks on the Drow, just Firefly over the Drow and he can't do nothing.
Yeah. Pretty sure this Bat Rider is happy in any of these matchups. Although Slardar one's the worst for him. Although she's doing a lot of damage. The heal and Grave are there. There is an X on Drought though, and she's gonna go down pretty easily. Other Dire heroes look like they want to back out, and they should get out alright. Mostly unscathed.
It gets the Drow again.
This Kunkka having a really good game to his name. 3-0 right now.
I wonder if he's going drums next since he's already got a bracer.
The Bat Rider. Or, oh, get Kunkka. Forgot. I forgot I was talking about Kunkka. Yeah. The pretty popular attacker build on Kunkka. You get your phase boots, you get drums and armlet.
Yeah,
as well as
then
a
you-
bottle. Oh,
Yeah.
Coconut coming out. It's going to bounce quite a few times. They should be able to take down the Bat Rider. And Noose will finish him off. Lich getting that one. Weasel is also pretty low, but he has Grave coming up soon. He should be alright.
Normally you see a blink on Kunkka. Some people like to go Shadow Blade, but many prefer blink nowadays. You can just easily surprise people with your boat and your torrent and then just blink in as your boat comes in.
Also, we should mention Lone Druid just finished up his Midas, and he has some Tranquil Boots on the way as well.
They can now start demolishing the tower with the Bear's Demolish.
Just falls so fast. They're actually going to go for a gank on Lone Druid. He's running right for the Kunkka, and he knows exactly what to do, but he's going to get X'd up, it looks like. No, actually out of range. Only level 1 on the X. Yeah, Lone Druid going to play that really well. Going to force them out. Not able to get the gank there.
Saves himself with the Savage Roar.
That's certainly not a play most unexperienced Lone Druid players would make. Very smart of him to do that.
Also got Raindrops.
Oh yeah, this game is actually, they're buying Raindrops, man.
Oh, it is good against the Morphin because of the waveform. It does 325 magical damage.
Now it does 205 instead.
Lone Druid don't have the greatest starting strength or strength gain either. Kunkka's still top. Waiting.
He really wants this kill. He has his ghost ship. He's gonna get the X. Oh, he's not gonna get the X off in time. The Savage Roar gonna force him off. Using that ability very well. This Lone Druid. He's gonna X this bear. Gonna get combo on that. It's not really gonna do too much, as it's the bear. I mean, yeah. Down bot lane though, this Bat Rider is getting chased. He's not gonna be able to chase him any longer though, as he has his Firefly up. Oh, the Kunkka, he's rotated in. He's ready to go for a fight. Lich Blast is out. It's not gonna bounce too much though. The Ogre will Witch Doctor. They're gonna bring back the Drow. Do they have enough damage to bring her down right now? The Barrier is gonna pay, and Kunkka's gonna be able to chase after him. He has his boat. He has Torrent set up, but he put Torrent a little too far forward. Drow should still go down though. Poison is gonna kill her, and Lich staying around. He should have just ran. He's gonna get caught as well. This isn't what you want. They're not gonna get Savage Roar off. Yeah. Well, it looks like they will be able to catch up to Kunkka, but I don't know if they have enough to kill him. Yeah, they're gonna be hitting him. He's at half health. They have the Dazzle ready to come in and help him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Still
Okay,
holding
eight.
on to that grave. No, he doesn't have the grave actually. Mana is out. He could go down. One more right click and he's gonna die. Huge gold bounty going over to the Lone Druid. It's gonna help accelerate his farm by a lot.
Oh, that's the root.
Oh, the bear gets the root. They're gonna be able to take down the Bat Rider as well after he comes right back. The Slardar is gonna burn to death for it. The Cask is gonna come through. He's not gonna get his grave up. He will in the end though. Yeah, Cask not able to bounce back. Bring his bear back. He should be able to get out of this one.
Dazzling no more.
Already
Really
2,000
strong play from the Lone Druid.
already
Really
2,500
skillful
away.
roots.
Just luck.
Really
Keeps it
skillful
chance.
entangling claws.
Nice 20% chance on the entangling claws. And the Witch Doctor walked in the Ogre Magi and then stunned immediately.
Yep, well that's
Radiant's bottom tower is under
something you
attack.
see happen very often. Ogre using his stun.
Well, you would hope, to be honest. If you don't use your stun in yoga, it's a slightly strange thing to have not done.
And most of
It's
the time
like
I just like save stuns to stop TPs or something if I leave it at level 1 like he is. It does 55 damage.
Yeah, the ignite is a lot stronger than the
Radiant's
stun is
top
now
tower
with
is
the
under attack.
change to the mana cost of
Radiant
ignite.
structures are fortified.
Inka's going to work into his armlet instead of the drums.
Looking to stop the push of the bear top, and he will fend him off. Slardar at mid lane. No, he's not looking to get a. He's not looking to go on Morphling. Slardar actually still holding on to a mango.
You never know when you need that extra stun.
He's gonna get a little negative armor out. Gonna keep track of him.
Selfish.
Straw Ranger probably working on a Dragonlance. Pretty bit away still.
I won't be able to get this Morphling. The Morphling has too much strength to morph up. If I want to try and get on him.
Yeah, he has Grave behind him as well. Like, they don't have a good chance to kill him. Oh, they see somebody's in the jungle here. They might want to go gank for this. Yellow says it must be the Drow. Like, they know it can't be the Lone Druid. The Kunkka's rotating up. They're looking to get a kill on the Lone Druid, though. They're going to set the Torrent up. The boat is not going to hit. They're not going to be able to kill the bear, really. Like, they're doing a lot of damage. Actually, might be able to kill the bear. Looks like they should have enough. They have another slower stun to follow up. No.
Still got a
Bear's
Roar
actually
left.
going to get out. This is pretty bad. It's a huge gold bounty, like 300.
Yeah, it's 300 gold for a bear.
Yeah.
It's
I'm going to send the bear back to base.
not a hero.
Yeah, it's like getting a hero, pretty much.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Pretty unfortunate that they weren't able to catch it.
If they manage to get the bear, the Lone Druid would not have that bear for 40 seconds.
Oh, the Dazzle under the tower. This is a really bad spot to be in, dude. He's gonna get found out, but he's not gonna get crushed. He misses him.
There's got to be a route.
They do have
That's the real
enough,
question.
right? They have enough. They can catch him. They have to catch him. They can't let him get away. Yeah,
Oh,
the
there's the
tangle's
route.
there.
Dire's top tower
And that's
is
another
under
kill for the
attack.
Lone Druid.
Let's see the Kunkka out here. Also, yeah, the Kunkka you said could be going for drums. Looks like he's gonna pick up an armlet first, though. He still might go for the drums.
I think if he went for drums, it might have been too late on the armlet if he continued on that way.
Witch Doctor was smoked up for some reason. I don't know why.
I would say he was trying to make space for his inventory, but
Radiant structures
He didn't
are
actually
fortified.
go anywhere. Like, there's no wards out for the Dire at all. Tower will go down and a crush onto 2, revealing the Blink Dagger. They're gonna be able to take down the Ogre pretty easily.
the Lone
Invis
Druid
from
can get his
Kunkka,
relic
though.
as well now.
This game's going
Lovely.
really well for them.
2,800 on the Lone Druid.
Dire's middle tower
As the
is
courier
under
to go to
attack.
the secret shop.
15-minute Midas Relic. I gotta say, I'd be pretty happy with that timing.
Any time for 20 minutes is perfect for a Lone Druid. Especially the fact that he's got boots on his bear and himself as well.
I'll take that.
Yeah, it's not like he's skipping out on boots either. Not too long before he's gonna be getting that Radiance, and that'll be the time where they push. Once they get that Radiance on Bear.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And this Drow Ranger, she has her Dragonlance too. She's ready to go up and push.
As the Radiance goes on the bear, the towers will just melt.
Oh, lasso coming through. They're gonna catch the Drow Ranger. They're gonna set up the combo. She's at half health. They have the X on her. She's not getting out of this one. Torrent coming through, gonna finish her off. Witch Doctor coming out, but he's such low health. He just goes down. Dazzle standing up and man fighting the bear. Boat's only gonna hit onto one. This Lich is a little out of position. He's gonna get caught up. Dazzle really low. He's not gonna die though. The burst healing from one. No, he's gonna go down. Bear chases him after him. But meanwhile, the Slardar dies. Entire team for the Dire is down except for the lone Druid. He wants to finish off the Kunkka, but he doesn't have the space. Or he doesn't have the range.
That was a quite strange play from the Slardar, running back in on 100 health.
Especially when he's alone. Oh, the X is coming through on lone Druid. They might actually catch him, but he's going to use Savage Roar. Oh, Drow's here though. I didn't even notice her come in. And the Ogre's gonna go down.
That Drow's slowly getting back into this game now. Bit of time in the jungle, and she's finally getting her items again.
Yeah, she has her Dragonlance, and she's gonna get a Mord Mask pretty soon, I think. So she's in condition to push. Like this lone Druid has his Radiance coming to him, pre-18 Radiance. It's pretty nice.
Time to watch towers fall.
Yeah, this is the power peak. This is the time for the Dire to go.
The Kunkka's finished its drums, so...
Oh, the combo is gonna come out onto two heroes. Half health for the Lich. They're not gonna catch the Drought though. They're gonna have to sell for a support this time, unfortunately. Not enough. Or the Witch Doctor coming in might go down as well. Slardar blinking out. Torrent hitting onto two. Huge catch. Gonna bring back the Drow Ranger as he kills off the Witch Doctor at the same time. Could also catch the Drow again. This is a good kill for them. Crush comes out, but here's the Bat Rider. Enough damage. And he's gonna lasso back to Slardar as well. Bursts through. The Bat Rider gonna get the kill though. Not quite enough damage from Morph. Ton of kills. And again, just the Lone Druid alive.
4-man wipe. Lone Druid continues to farm.
Even though they're hitting their item timings, they need to fight together. They can't take fights on the back foot constantly like this.
Rider work into it looks like it's 4 staff for more mobility.
Him just running on Lone Druid, he's going up pretty fast.
Quite intriguing since they know you can't run far.
They know he's somewhere nearby. They have the sentry ready. They could catch him out here. They Savage Roar, but he's gonna get pulled back. He's gonna pop his invis, and they're gonna be able to chase after him just fine. Or no, they're not gonna hit with the Torrent actually. Not enough range.
He's gonna
has to back off, but the X comes through and they got the Torrent. They got the boat Torrent combo. The boat, not enough damage. They didn't have the Torrent actually. Barra has to blink forward, but he doesn't have enough damage. The Lich finishes him off. Well, the Witch Doctor death ward going on. Kunkka taking a ton of damage. He's gonna armlet toggle once. Is he gonna make the second? He's not. Kunkka goes down. This is the kind of turn they need.
How does that Lone Druid live?
They don't get the Torrent. The Kunkka didn't get his Torrent out. They needed the Torrent to finish him off, and it wasn't there.
Yep. But the Bat Rider committed to Lone Druid.
Lich is TPing back to defend the tier 2. I guess. They do value the farm of the Lich. As he is going to be their mech carrier.
Looks like it should come soon. They got a headdress and courier. Mech and stash is done.
Oh yeah, that's actually really good for them. Like with all those items, they have to take the rest of these outer towers. This is the best opportunity. It's never gonna get better.
Yep, Radiance and Lone Druids. I was reaching one of the strong points in the game.
He's also again pretty close to Vlad's. Just needs the Morbid Mask. Like they're hitting all the items they want.
Lone Druid might go for a pipe against the Ogre Magi, the Bat Rider. and some of the damage from Morphling as well.
I mean, they have a lot of magic damage on the Blond Haramb. Most of their damage is not physical. Like, the Kunkka throws out some physical, the Morphling will do some physical later, but for now, a huge majority of the damage is magic.
Slaughter's
Like, they
gonna go
have-
up Blink.
Oh, that's... Yeah, he had it a while ago. He just bought his newly minted Ogre Club, so he has no money.
So he's gonna go for an Echo Saber again, like he did last game.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, there's 1, 2, 3 main ways for the Radiant to actually deal physical damage to mankind. 1, Kunkka Cleave, 2, Dazzle, Shadow Wave, and 3, Morphling right clicks. Nobody else is really gonna do physical damage. Like, Poison Touch does do some, but it's not really a damage ability. Oh, they're gonna smoke up, they're gonna be going into the... They're actually gonna be missed by the wards. Although Dire know that somebody's coming. They think somebody's coming, but they don't know they're smoked. They're gonna be caught out here. They see the Ogre though. He doesn't get forward fast enough. They do get the slow off. They have the torrent there, but it's gonna miss. It's gonna hit onto one, but the Witch Doctor's ready. The boat's gonna stop it. They want to go forward, but they also don't. This Bat Rider in a horrible position. He's gonna get caught out here. The Grave is going to hold him off for a little bit, but I don't know if it's really going to be enough. Oh, they see the Dazzle here. They have the Silence, but they don't have a Bash. He's going to survive. And the Bat Rider didn't actually burn out. He's going to blink away. They lose the Ogre, but not a massive loss. Meanwhile, the Morph got to get some farm up here. And he's not really going to... They're not going to stop him.
He's got his Lincoln Sphere, so he might be going for his Ghost Scepter next as red already. We might be going for boost of travel.
Any stat item, really. That's what Morphling does. Yeah. This is the push that they need. They're going to be pushing bot lane. They're all backing out, though. I guess you can be scared of Kunkka, but you have to use your lineup to its effectiveness. You have to fight them, and you have to take their towers.
I think you have to fight now whilst the Morphling isn't strong. Like, he only has a Lincoln Sphere. Like, he can't do much.
They're backing off now, but what are they waiting for? They get a Glimmer Cape? Is that really going to help their fight? They were lacking Lich Ult and Witch Doctor Ult, I guess. They didn't want to fight without those.
I guess that's the case. The strange thing I find about this Lone Druid, it's not even gone for a level in True Form. Sometimes it's a Lone Druid, you go for True Form, so you get that increase in armor, which will be good against the Morphling soon, but it also gives you an extra ability which allows you to do more damage with your bear and yourself as well. And
I don't really think getting levels of stats is more valuable than a True Form level.
I agree.
I think the tankiness of True Form definitely offsets the extra little bit of damage and stats you're going to get from stat levels. I don't really agree with this.
Might be just staying in this range form because the damage he gets from Drow Ranger, and that's the only reason.
Yeah. I'd be more worried about dying on Lone Druid, but he's played it a lot, I have a feeling, so he's pretty confident he knows what he's doing.
Drow Ranger has a 4-star in the stash, so she's going for a Hurricane Bite. There it is.
She should have it, actually. Yeah, she has enough. It'll get sent out now. This Ogre in the trees, he's gonna TP out, right?
You'd hope.
He's getting the courier sent out to him when he's stuck in the trees. They know somebody's here. They're gonna go look for him.
He wanted his wards. Like, he's sending the courier to get wards.
Why is he staying here?
Which doctor knows he's there?
Yeah, they should know he's right here. They saw the courier going like right along this way.
The witch doctor's actually
why did he TP out? Now they're gonna kill the Ogre. This should not happen.
What is
they're
happening?
actually gonna kill Witch Doctor, maybe. Like, he beats him in a one-on-one, the Ogre does, but why did they not go for the Ogre that they knew there must have been somebody there? There's no reason for the courier to just be there. Lasso's gonna come out though. They're ready to set up on the Drow Ranger. The stuns are coming through though. It doesn't let him just set up. They have the Kunkka here to do some damage, but the Drow Ranger's not really getting focused. The boat is going to come through. The Grave is also going to be used. Crush comes through only onto the Dazzle. One hero's going to go down. That's the Witch Doctor. Dazzle should fall as well. This Drow Ranger just sitting here. Going to take some damage from her illusion of herself, but she's just fine right now. This Lich is gonna solo mech himself for some reason. And the Drow Ranger really low. If she does not die though. They have the stuns to hold up the Morphling. And it ends in a pretty good fight for the Obs Gaming.
Fight looking horrible at the start. The way that they managed to position themselves to fight on the ramp just allows the Drow Ranger to do as much damage as she could from the against them on the low ground. Punished them a lot.
Yeah. It turned out pretty well because they couldn't really focus Drow down. Like, she was just too hard to approach. They got her with Lasso, but they didn't have it follow up in time.
Yeah, the Bat Rider fell too quickly to the Lone Druid, and the Witch Doctor ult in as well.
Bat Rider got out. He just couldn't stand the fight.
Yeah, he just saved by a grave.
Yeah, this is what you do. You just send the Lone Druid Bear up, you have it take damage, and you have a hit tower.
And then if it all goes bad, you just TP him back and return him. But you need to use a resummon off of there. Still going for levels and stats. I find that still very strange.
I mean, his hero really isn't gonna do that much range damage. Even if he gets a draw bonus, he doesn't really do a whole lot. I mean, you get extra. What's the extra ability you get from True Form? Like when you're in True Form?
Trying to think from the top of my head. I think it's Enrage.
All I know is it gives bonus armor and
It
bonus
gives
damage.
bonus damage. Yeah, just trying to remember the name from the top of my head.
I'm pretty sure Rage is fairly valuable.
Battle Cry, if I remember. It's the ability.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, they see the Kunkka here. They're ready to go for him. They have the Blink Crush. They're gonna get it. They're gonna be able to go on this Kunkka. Should be able to block him up, silence everything. They take him down. Great pick there. They need to get towers off this though. They've been getting picks before, but they need to get towers. Like, their lineup is made to take towers. The longer they wait, the worse it is.
Morphin has his Eagle Song, so 1,000 gold to his Ethereal Blade.
Like, this Morphling is starting to actually get some farm. And once he does, he's actually going to be really hard to contest.
But he's only died once.
Then again, this tower is just gone. Took about 4 or 5 seconds.
Wonder if they might go to Roche. They have a Drow. Like,
Yeah,
and
it looks like they're
as
going
well.
straight for that. It's easy Roche with draw Slardar. They don't even need to worry about the enemy knowing about this. Without Kunkka, they can't contest. And by the time Kunkka even gets there, it'll be down.
Yeah, it's too much damage between the Lone Druid, the Drow, and the Slardar Amplifier.
They're not even going for it. They know what's happening. They can't stop it.
Slardar finishes Echo Saber. Just gonna wait for him to purchase his mantle. There's his Echo Saber. He's going for a Aghanim Scepter apparently. He has the point booster, the Oak Club, and the Staff Wizardry.
Yeah.
He's a Blade of Alacrity. Morphin is stuck cliff jungling,
Oh yeah,
and now stuck himself in the trees.
that's a really pro Morphling plays right there. He's gonna use Replicate to get himself out of the trees. No, he's not.
Yeah.
It should be noted Waveform has plenty of range to get, like, to here from the cliff up here.
Yeah,
There's no reason for him to get stuck in trees.
I played Morphin yesterday. You can get from the ancients to the large camp nearby with ease. Like, if you can't, you should be able to do it from the cliff so easily. Everyone's just going off and just started farming.
This is not what you want to do. You have your ults up. There's no reason to wait.
Yep.
There's nothing they could farm for that would actually make their push better than just farming. I mean, they're getting items while you're getting items. Your items are not going to contribute as much. This Lone Druid got a Scotty.
Scotty. I guess that's pretty good. Gives you...
And if he is going for the right-click Druid, it makes enough sense.
Yeah, it makes...
Slows them up so they can't catch up to you, or so they can't get away from you and your bear.
Still reckon he should have gone pipe against their team.
And I don't think they need Lone Druid to pick up the pipe. They probably could have gone on Witch Doctor instead of Glimmer. Or made those
true.
Slardar instead of the Echo Saber. But it's not like their magic damage is that amazing. It's still helpful either way.
Kunkka's going for a
Radiant's
4-star.
bottom tower is under attack.
Kunkka's going to X-Mark himself and just try and clear the wave, maybe.
Sending a Barrier out, but they know it's pretty much not. And well, he calls himself back because it times out. And that's a replicate down for a while. They're just gonna back off. They have Aegis, they didn't use any ults, and they're backing off.
Like, they know,
Oh,
they
they're
should know
smoking up.
Morphin's
Ah,
top as
okay.
well.
But they see the smoke. They know the smoke's here. Ogre's staying up for some reason, but they're looking to catch people, but there's nobody there to catch. Their smoke got found out, but Ogre's still standing up here. They know they smoked, and he's just gonna die for nothing.
What did I just witness?
These supports, both games the supports, mostly on the Radiant side, just dying for no reason at all. They're just standing out too far, doing too stupid of things.
Like, they knew they smoked under the ward, they saw it under the ward, and he goes out and farms and just... Like, this should be an
Why would he
easy
even
tower.
have the Ogre farming a lane?
It's just, it's incomprehensible. It really is.
And they're just gonna be able to siege this. Like, Drow Ranger doesn't
Morphin
care too
managed
much.
to deny the
He's gotta
tower.
lose some health. That's one positive, I guess.
And now it's the beginning of the range racks. Lone Druid Bear.
They're gonna use the... Oh, Sar's gonna go in. He's gonna on Morphling. They have the silence up. They can actually go for him, but the Grave is there. It's gonna hold him up. And a huge combo. It's gonna hit out to 3. The boat, but it doesn't do enough damage. Oh, the Barrier tried to go in. He didn't get enough damage either. He's gonna go down. And this
Morphin's dead.
Drow Ranger has so much health. Like, she doesn't care that much.
This is a
Crush
range
not
rack.
gonna actually
This
get
is Rax.
anyone.
This is Rax.
Fair.
Morphin doesn't even have buyback.
And Ogre decides to give Bloodlust to a building.
Which one? Oh, it's not even a tower.
It's
Wait,
not
it should be
even
like-
a tower. Oh, some damage coming out. Nice hit from the Kunkka, but he doesn't get to do it too often. Bear dies. He has a resummon. He's able to bring it back.
These games have been decided by questionable supports.
And oh, the stun up as he gets stunned when he comes in. The Grave is through, but I don't think he's gonna survive this one. Although he has
game's
his
over.
armlet toggling, but no, he doesn't get it off. Radiance burn too powerful. Some ignite burn also going out. This
Nothing they
this
can do
bear is
anymore.
gonna die again. Unfortunately, they're not gonna have it for a while. Oh, they do lasso the lone druid, but they don't. They need the carries here. They need the carries to be able to bring him down. And his Morphling is here now. He is able to finish off the lone druid. But
That's
2
1,000
racks,
gold.
2 racks for 1 hero. It's not worth it in the end, even as big of a kill bounty as he has. Significant disadvantage for the Radiant at this point. It's
Morphin
hard
is
to
way-
see how they'll come back from this.
The Lone Druid is way too far ahead for Blond Haramb to deal with.
And this is like kind of a bit of the problem with the Kunkka core. Like, he does what he can, but it just doesn't do enough. Like, he got his like down bot lane. We go back to this. He got his combo of Torrent and boat onto 2 people, and he got the boat onto 3 in all. And he hit his like fully charged armlet onto all of them as well. And Drow was the lowest at half health. Like, it just didn't do enough damage.
Yeah, that's the problem with Core Kunkka. Like, he only does burst damage, and then its damage becomes so inconsistent that you have to have a reliable hero to bring damage, and Morphlin's too late for the damage at this current time. Like,
Yeah,
he only
like,
has 2 items, and it's 35 minutes.
the Kunkka got off to a nice start, but he didn't really farm well enough. He needed more farm to actually be able to keep up pace and do enough burst damage.
Even the Drow's like ahead of the Kunkka now, and the Drow had a horrendous lane against the Kunkka. If we remember, she had about like 6 last hits, and it was about 8 minutes into the game.
Yeah, she had a horrendous start, like, just all over. Like, even when she went down and switched lanes, it wasn't that great of a lane.
She died immediately when she switched spot to the Batrider as well. in the jungle.
Yeah, her first 7 minutes of the game were almost as bad as you could picture your game going. And she still comes back, and she's actually ahead of all the heroes on the Radiant side. Largely because of tower bounties, but still somewhat impressive.
She looks like she's going for BKB, and there's a BKB on Drow with a Yasha.
Yeah. They found it hard to take out a Drow who just had Aquila, Treads, and Hurricane Pike with her Helm of the Dominator. How are they going to kill her now? Like, what are they actually going to be able to do? The Morphling's the only person that can do enough damage now.
But even
I think
then,
they just need way too much from the Morphling.
Morphling has to do it before the BKB. He doesn't have enough right click damage at the moment.
Yeah. They're relying so much on their just wombo combo of Kunkka into lots and lots of right clicks from Morphling. I don't think Morphling can actually do enough.
I think a Spectre might have been better than the Morphling. It comes online a bit earlier, and it works well with the Batrider and the Kunkka.
It works against the Drow much better as well, I feel.
Yeah, especially with the passive abilities of Spectre. The damage you produce on the Drow, it gets reflected back, and you have to buy BKB to live in fights. None of their heroes like BKB. Like, you don't want a really defensive item on Lone Druid or Drow. Stardoll's too slow of a farmer to get BKB
Drow's alright with going BKB. She's fine with it. Nobody really wants to go BKB, but she's actually one of the heroes that's fine with it, I feel. Oh, and Kunkka's gonna go forward, gonna get a little damage on, but it's not really gonna actually cleave onto the rest of them, aiming in the wrong direction.
The Lone Druid's picked up a Link Sphere to deal with the Batrider Lasso. He can never be he may not be lassoed in fights.
Yeah. It's so hard to kill this Lone Druid now.
I'll take that.
Almost 10,000 ahead of the Morphling. Looks like he might be picking up the damage, double damage rune as well. If he finds it. He's just farming that whole jungle.
One thing I'm surprised is, like, this Kunkka isn't using his armlet during farming. One thing that makes your, like, Tidebringer so great with armlet is because of how much damage you get off of it. Like, two armlet Tidebringers will clear a wave.
Yeah, I think it gives you like 56 damage with your armlet on Kunkka. Like,
I think that could be part of what's like slowing down his farm, is he's not really getting this off.
Brow's picked up an Aegis and the Morphling DC is due to lag.
Yeah, probably won't be too long.
The Lich is going on a bio break.
So he needs to use restroom. Let's hope this won't take too long, yeah. I'm ready to get back into the game. Let's see how the next high ground push goes.
Witch has an Axe, Witch Doctor has an Axe. I don't see how OBS can throw this game.
They have a 20,000 net worth lead. The kill potential on Blond Harambe's side is pretty weak at this point.
Since we last looked, Morphling still hasn't picked up a third item yet either. Like, as 3,000 gold, not even.
Hey, yeah. He kind of needs to buy something. Buyback doesn't do you any good if you can't do anything.
Yeah. Like, he might be looking at the last fight where he may have needed buyback when he got picked off at the beginning of the fight and then couldn't buy back at all.
Okay, they're ready to go now. Very short break for him. Oh, nope. Now they're going to the bathroom. Everybody's going to the bathroom. You know, you guys could have gone in between the beginning, in between the middle of the games, like I did. So you don't have to wait here in the middle of the game.
And it all started with a Morphling lag. Now everyone's going to the toilet.
Hey guys, you know what? I'm just decided, well, after all these other people have gone to the bathroom, I need to go to the bathroom too now.
Guys, wait, casters need to go to the toilet.
Yeah. Yeah,
There are
they're
times
gonna
when
be.
you cast a good pause games.
I mean, long games sometimes you need to. People got
Oh,
needs.
definitely.
Like everybody has needs. It doesn't matter if you're a player or a caster.
This has only been a 40-minute game. It's not too bad. It's not like you're dealing with something like a techies. It could take 2 hours.
They don't need to keep farming. They have a newly minted Aegis. Can you just go top, please? Dry Ranger has a broadsword. She's gonna get a crit now.
I'll be getting a crit.
That's weird. After picking up a Yasha.
I can't imagine they're going for like a Blade Mail or a
Battle
Battle
Fury.
Fury.
I don't know why they're just not going top. I mean, there's a lot of creeps up there to farm, and you probably wanting to fight top lane, and creeps give you some extra protection.
Baiting
Other
the-
things
the-
they have to
the bear.
deal with.
The bear's baiting.
Oh,
Just
Crush
going
gonna
for
come
mid.
through. They're gonna be able to catch Dazzle. They need the damage though. Dazzle is gonna get Grave off, and he's gonna survive. This combo is only gonna count to one. He doesn't call him back.
The X marks the Dazzle
Doesn't
back.
even die. This Batrier goes down though. This Lich starting to get low, but he didn't do enough nuke damage. The Morphling, he's gonna go down. He has to buy back as well. He's gonna use it. 3 heroes bought back now. No heroes on the Dire dead yet. The Lich still alive. They're gonna keep going in. The Kunkka only able to do some burst though. They're gonna catch out the Batrier again. That's another death for him. He's down for 75. No buyback after he already
This game
used
is
it.
over.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Can't
Oh,
even finish
going
the
through the
round.
Drought Ranger, she could go down. She's only gonna lose the Aegis though if she does. Yeah, it doesn't even kill her in the end. Too much healing, and Morph dies again. Most of
42
her
armor
damage
on the
now
Drow.
gone. Sounds he's gonna catch the. They're not gonna be able to pursuit though into the fountain. They
Drow
should
has
probably
42
just
armor.
go for either the towers or the last racks.
Back before the air.
Oh,
While
the
there's
Drow's finally
a lot
dead.
of people, they haven't gotten any objective work done. Yeah, the bear now is going to commit to that. He's going to resummon a new bear. Going to go for this tower. And you realize now, like, okay, now we're going to actually go for some. Oh, they catch out the Kunkka. Nice crush there. They need the follow-up, though. The grave is there. And there's an extra bash. That's what they needed. They're going to be able to bring him down. That's the
the game.
GG called. That's going to be the game. That's going to be the full series, too. Blond Haramb versus OBS, because I forgot their name. Oh, Old Bottlecrow Show. Yeah, Old Bottlecrow Show is going to take the second game in 41 minutes 50 seconds.
Ends 1-1.
Yeah.
And I'd say the supports basically decided both games with silly farming patterns.
They decided both games for the wrong reasons. That's what I got out of this. The supports decided the games for the wrong reasons.
Basically the case. Maybe this case the Lone Druid got too far ahead, but there's points where the supports just got caught out in stupid places and just getting
And
picked off.
you just can't let that happen. It's just, if you want to win, you can't make that many mistakes. Yeah. I was Soranos. I was here with Bear, and thank you for watching Krabba's stream, hosted by Dinosaur TM. That's all for us for tonight. We hope to catch you again for another Requiem Autumn game next week, or probably tomorrow. I don't know. I just pretty much do it whenever I want. Yeah, that's all
Soon
for us
TM.
tonight.